This is our first little 3D picture of her face. That's my daughter's face. She has one. We're very excited. And she's got the cutest little lips and the cutest nose and this like chin and cheeks, like these big cheeks. I could see her little crease on her cheeks. It's just unbelievable. She's a whole 3 pounds and 2 ounces.
Again, that's Elizabeth Joyce. Her smile and her excitement, so infectious. That's part of the documentary, 40 Weeks. Again, she's showing off the ultrasound photo there, baby Lily. The man behind the documentary, filmmaker and family friend Chris Hensey, documented that sweet moment, among others. He joins us now. Chris, I want to give one more question to Max. Gosh, as we see this, it just we fall in love with all you guys, you know, just all over again. Max, tell us about the decision when miracle baby, you're pregnant, the cancer's back. I mean, was it a long deliberation between the two of you? How did it go?
You know, we didn't have all that long. It was a decision we had to make relatively quickly. I mean, it was really about a 24-hour period that we sort of discussed this, and you know, we felt very optimistic, given that it was a local recurrence and it had come back in that same spot, and given that there was this chest X-ray that at that time, back in November, showed nothing in the lungs. We felt very confident that if it did come back, Liz would have the strength to fight it and, you know, still be able to survive. Now, we knew that this was the worst case scenario. We were aware that the risk was there, but, you know, again, I think this is a credit to Liz's optimism. She had me convinced. She just, you know, she was like, you know, if this thing comes back and I have to fight for my life again, then I'll do it so that we can have this baby.
Wow. Again, I'll say it again. You guys are both fighters here. Chris, when did you know this story? Because 40 Weeks was not just about Liz. It was about other moms as well, documenting her pregnancy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Really what happened was I watched my wife journey through her pregnancy, and she kept looking for something to watch that would fulfill her desire for community and information, and it just didn't exist. And that's where I got the idea to make this movie. I met Liz through my casting director, Lisa Singer, and within about 30 seconds of talking to Liz, I think, oh, she's such an amazing person. I want to get to know her. And then I met her at week 5, and sort of at week 12, she calls me up. She says, I don't know, I've got this thing, we got to talk about it. And I came and talked to her, and she revealed what was going on. It was at that point that we decided to continue the filming, you know, and she, with her amazing spirit of generosity, was really eager to have us document it all.
This is coming to come out close to the holidays, is that right, Chris? And,
yes.
And how is the story of Liz and Max and Lily, how's that going to change it? I mean, next thing you know, you've got this story, which is a documentary in and of itself.
Yeah, well, you know something, pregnancy is all about, from what I can tell, I mean, I obviously can't be pregnant, but when I can see in my learning about it, is that women are going through issues all the time, and it's their ability to go through what they're going through, all in the interest of this baby that's so miraculous. And to some degree, Liz, her cancer was just a part of that. And you know, she's just so amazing. She didn't wear it on her sleeve like this is what it's about. No, I'm pregnant. I'm getting through pregnant. Okay, so I have cancer. I'm going to get through this too because I'm going to protect my baby. And I really think that that's what I've seen in women in general. And Liz is a part of that story and a part of the journey of motherhood. And there's also the beauty in what happens to a woman when she becomes a mother, and that's also being covered. I just think that I really am so grateful to my wife and what she did and what women in general do for us all to have children, and I want to give something back.
Amen to that. Max, what more would you like to tell us about Liz?
Well, just that you know, it's amazing to me that what I've seen, you know, in the weeks since she passed, you know, all the sentiments that have been expressed to me by people who, even people who have only spent a few hours with her, how contagious her spirit was, how her optimism and her bravery was, you know, it was able to sort of radiate out from her and really infect in a good way everybody who around her, and she made people want to be the best possible version of themselves, because that's what she always strived for. She never wanted people to change their basic nature, just to be the best possible version of themselves that they could be. And you know, she just impacted so many lives, and thankfully, you know, she still is, and I think she'd be very happy to know that she's still inspiring people.
Yes, she certainly is. What about Lily?
She's amazing. She's absolutely
Baby
amazing.
Lily.
Baby Lily's perfect. You know, she's growing almost ridiculously fast. She was born 6 weeks premature, and she was 4 pounds 3 ounces at birth, and she's 9.5 now, actually probably inching up towards 10. She's completely healthy. There's just nothing wrong with her. And I see I see the same toughness and spirit in her that it was in Liz. I mean, she's a very tough baby. She's not a fussy one. She's just like her mom in so many ways.
Yeah. Well, there's a toughness in you too, Dad.
Thank you.
Thanks again. I thought I could hold it together. I got the Kleenex here ready, as everybody else does. But thanks again. Well, a couple of things I want to share. If you want to help, there's a webpage, youcaring.com. You can help Max and Lily out. Of course, Chris, thank you as well for what you've done. We can't wait to see 40 Weeks, the documentary coming out. December, right, Chris?
November.
November, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks again for sharing your story.